What's up guys, welcome back to Hunting with Cannons. In this video, not only are we gonna be hunting, but we're gonna be spending the night in my pop-up camper. I'm about to unhook the camper and get everything set up and then we'll go from there. All right, the camper's set up. We're gonna go in here, show you guys around. Here's your tour guide, Mr. Daniel Cannon. Yes, sir.
Got my bed. This side's broken. So.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a technical issue on this side, so we're just using it to kind of
have our storage.
Store our bedding and stuff.
After dinner, we'll fold this down and Ken will be sleeping in the middle. Later on, we got some deer burgers on the way. It's gonna be a good time.
It's really windy outside, so I think we're about to go on a walk and try and find some rocks to build us a little fire pit, because the last thing I'd want to do is burn this place down. Run, Daniel, run. Daniel's going to grab the hoe we brought to help us get some of these rocks up. We found a bunch on this road, so we're just going to dig them up and take them back with us.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's basically gold around here, man. That's a big one. All right, we got the rocks taken care of, so now we're gonna head down here to the bottom of this creek bottom, and we're gonna take the 22 and just walk around and see if we see any squirrels out moving, and maybe we can get us a little snack.
I don't get it. When you're sitting in a deer stand and you're hunting for deer or hogs or whatever, you see about 50 squirrels, right? When you're actually wanting to see a squirrel, you see nothing. And it sucks.
We're gonna get started on the fire pit. I think we got everything we need, so. All right guys, we just rested up a little bit and about to get all our stuff together. I'm gonna grab my bow, I'm gonna go back here and sit on my stand, and Daniel's gonna go back in these woods and sit on a different stand. We'll see how this afternoon goes.
We just got in here, the wind has actually calmed down a lot. It was blowing like crazy earlier, so Daniel's sitting over in a different stand on the other side of the property. He doesn't have any tags for Oklahoma, so he's just hog hunting, so hopefully he'll have some action. He'll probably see at least some deer. Hopefully we'll both have a pretty productive evening.
I'm up in my tree stand now. I had this thing hooked up to the tree. When I got up here, the little stand to put my phone on, it broke. So I will be holding my phone this evening while Cannon is off hunting, trying to get another buck on the ground. I'll sit up here for a while, see what I see. I might get on the move, we'll see.
I just got out of the stand and I'm heading over to Daniel. He got him a hog. He acted like he didn't go very far, so I don't think it's gonna be very hard to find him, but we're gonna go over here and see what he got. Was he standing right here?
I can't tell in the dark.
Just go the direction you saw him go.
He kind of scooted this way.
A few moments later.
I say we go back and eat and come back with some better flashlights.
Yep.
All right, boys, we're back at camp. We went and looked for Daniel's hog. We didn't find him. We're really hungry, so we're gonna get a fire going, start cooking some food. We got some matches right here. This is plan A. If plan A doesn't work, we got some diesel in the back of the truck. That's plan B. And if plan B doesn't work, we got 5 gallons of gasoline. So if we need to, we can blow this place up.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Come on now, son.
Cooking with fire now.
Come on.
Gosh.
All right, guys, plan A worked. We didn't have to resort to diesel or gasoline.
We're good. Deer burgers on the way.
I know. Hopefully we'll be cooking here pretty soon. We're gonna let it burn down a little bit so we can fit our stove on top of it, but she's going strong now. We're gonna get our meat out of the refrigerator. We got some deer meat. It's from my big buck I killed here last time. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. It'll pop up somewhere over here, but we're about to make us some hamburger patties, and we got some seasoning in here somewhere. Lowry's. I mean, that's all you ever need, man. That right there, that's it. I think we both deserve a double meat, don't you?
Absolutely.
All right, there's one.
Golly, that's big.
This is where the magic happens. We're not gonna be shy with the seasoning today. Hey, we might have a heart attack, but it's gonna taste good. Let's go throw them on there. Hopefully we hear a little sizzle. Nope.
Nope.
Coming along, Daniel.
Looking good.
All right, boys, there's the finished product. They're looking good. You hungry?
So hungry.
These are gonna smack. Burgers and pork and beans.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
What? You can't chew? Too much? You got it now?
Holy crap. That burger is huge. It's a lot bigger than I thought.
All right, so after we get done with our burgers, we got some other meals to try out. We didn't have lunch, so we're pretty hungry. I got chicken fried rice. I'm trying to talk, man.
Give me a second. I'm trying to live.
Chicken fried rice, And Daniel's got chicken teriyaki. They're good for like 10 years. So just boil some water and put them in there. We're gonna try them out, see if they're any good, but
They're gonna be gross.
we're gonna finish eating our burgers first and then we're gonna let Daniel recover. All right, it's been a little bit since we ate, so we're gonna work on getting these meals cooked up. All it says to do is we gotta boil 1 1/2 cups of water. Come, follow me to the fire. We're gonna take our pot of purified drinking water from the Walmart. I'm going to place it right here on the fire. We're gonna leave it right there for a little bit and hopefully it'll start boiling, and then we're gonna try, I believe what they're called is an adventure meal. I think it's pretty well about to live up to its name. I think it's gonna be quite the adventure.
Oh gosh.
Take that little packet out.
That is tragically gross. I'm scared. That is so nasty.
It's gonna be better when we get this when we get the water in there.
What is this? Do not eat. It's not a seasoning, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, no, it says do
It's
not
those
eat.
oxygen things.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Just close it up.
Look at that. No, that's too many peas.
We're gonna pour some water in there for me. All right, let's see what mine looks like. What's the big chunk? Is that egg? No, don't tell me that's egg.
Yeah, it is.
It definitely is. Mine looks better, I will say.
It does.
I got a little more rice. Yeah, here's a comparison. There's mine, and then there's Daniel's. Okay.
That's so gross. That's worse than mine.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is. Dude, that's terrible.
That is so disgusting. I'm going to hurl. Don't even know if this is edible. Y'all, I think my time has come.
I'm gonna go ahead and open the door for us just in case someone has to, you know.
I'm already feeling a little nauseous.
Well, there's the door.
If anyone's throwing up tonight, it's me.
That'd be good. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Mine up.
Throw that. There's nothing teriyaki about that.
So you didn't like it?
Terrible.
You want to try mine?
I do. That's horrible.
It's not as bad as yours.
Should I give it one more chance?
I mean, if you want to.
It's gross.
It's bad, dude. Okay, we gotta rate it 1 out of 10.
2.
Daniel's is a 2. I'm gonna rate it a 4.5 out of 10. Like, if you had to survive off of this, like, it would be amazing. But considering we just had some outstanding venison burgers and then come over to this is just, it's not very good. Now we got that out of the way, we wanted to do that just for a little bit of fun. Was it fun, Daniel?
It was. The adventure part was fun, but the actual eating part was not, so.
So now we're gonna kind of start winding down. Well, I say that, we're about to drink some coffee. We got us a percolator, as they call it. If you guys don't know how to use one of these, I'll show you real quick, and we're gonna go throw it on the fire, and then we're gonna have some coffee, and I think we have some Oreos, maybe some Pop-Tarts. So we're gonna summon our inner old man and drink some coffee and eat something sweet. So let me grab some coffee and I'll show you guys how this thing works. All right, so all you're gonna need is obviously some coffee, and then one of these here handy dandy percolators. A coffee filter is optional, and then obviously a little bit of water. When you open it up, you're gonna have this thing right here. This is what your coffee's gonna go in, and then you're gonna pour your water down into this part. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this in there. This one has a maximum line in it, so I just filled it up to that, but if yours doesn't, just don't go past the holes of where you pour it out. Once you got your water in there, we're gonna put this back in there. I'm gonna use a coffee filter to make sure there's not any like grains in the coffee. You don't really have to use one, but I'm going to. And then from here, all you gotta do is get your coffee. Probably do 3 scoops, not make it too strong. Do 1, 2, and then we'll do one last big one. 3. You just go ahead and put this back on there, close it up, and we're gonna go out to the fire. And then once you're at your fire or your stove, whatever it is, you're just gonna put it right there in the fire. Make sure it's able to get nice and hot. We're gonna leave it out here for a little bit, and then we'll come back and check on it here in a second. So you know it's ready when it starts bubbling up at the top like that and it turns brown, because it'll start bubbling up and it'll be clear, but you want to wait till it's brown. That means it's all coffee, so it's about done. We're gonna give it a little bit longer, and then we'll have us a cup of coffee. Show me mug, Daniel.
Swag on,
Yes,
swag off.
sir. But what's it at?
On. It stays on.
Stays on,
Daniel.
baby. Ready for some coffee?
Duh. Oh, heck yeah.
All right, there you go. And then some for me. Now to really summon our inner old man, we gotta have something sweet. Oh, you don't want Oreos?
I think I need a Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart? Okay. Pop-Tart.
Bussin'.
All right, I got my bed all made, got the table put down. I'm ready for bed. We got Daniel over here.
Good night.
Good night, Daniel. I'm about to get in my sleeping bag, and yeah, good night. Morning, guys. It's about 6:15. I just got out of bed, about to head over to the stand. There's a lot of fog on the ground this morning. I think it's gonna be a pretty beautiful morning, so let's go get set up and see what happens. Alright guys, I've about decided nothing's gonna happen over here this morning, so I'm gonna get packed up and we're gonna head over there. Rise and shine, Daniel.
Good morning. I woke up like 15 minutes ago.
I saw one buck.
You did?
Yeah, I'd just gotten out of my stand. I was gonna go check my camera and stuff. And I'll literally look up, and like 10 yards from me, the little fork horn's just looking right at me. You wanna go look for your hog?
Yeah, I do.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to find Daniel's hog. We looked again in the daylight, and we covered probably a 300-yard area, and we never found blood, and we never found the hog. So either that hog ran about a mile and we just never found him, or Daniel might have just grazed him in the neck and that hog might have been perfectly fine. It just kind of shocked him a little bit. But I will say, the night before when me and Daniel were looking for that hog, I'm not gonna lie to you, we were scared. There were a bunch of noises around us and we just didn't know what it was. We couldn't see through the darkness to see what the noise was. As far as we know, it could have been anything from a squirrel to a hog or from a rabbit to a bobcat. We just don't know, and it honestly scared us. It just put this sense of fear in us, and it was not fun just wandering out in the darkness. So we made the executive decision to head back to camp and get some food going on the fire because we were starving. This kind of made me start thinking about the difference between darkness and light. On one hand, you have darkness, which hides, conceals, and covers everything around you, and you don't know what is in front of you. But light, on the other hand, reveals the truth and shows you what is around you. So for instance, that night when we were wandering around in the woods, all these noises were happening. And as far as we were concerned, we had made it out to be a bear. But coming back the next day in the light, there were noises around us, but we can look and identify the truth and see what that noise is. We can look in the direction of the noise and we can be like, oh, it's just a squirrel. So when thinking about this and about the differences between darkness and light, I think back to before Jesus came to this world. And this world was a very dark place. It was covered in sin, and that did not change until Jesus came into this world and shined his light upon the darkness and showed us the truth. In John 8, Jesus tells us, I'm the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness because you will have the light that leads to life. When Jesus came into this world, he revealed the wicked and sinful ways of this world. And in doing that, he created a path for us that points through the darkness and towards the truth of God. Jesus tells us later in John 8:31 and 32, you are truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teachings, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Through Jesus' teachings during his time here on earth, he revealed to us the truth and tells us that in knowing and believing in his teachings, or in other words, the truth, that we can conquer the darkness of this world. So why did Jesus bring the truth of God into the world? Why did he come as a light to the world? If we look over in John chapter 17 and Jesus' prayer to God, he tells us in verse 6 that I have revealed you, and keep in mind he's talking to God here, I have revealed you to the ones you gave me from this world. And skipping on down to verse 8, he says, for I have passed on to them the message that you gave me. Jesus was sent to this world not only to die for our sins, but to reveal God's truth to this world. Jesus is telling God in this scripture that he has passed on God's message to the people here on earth, and those people include us. And Jesus does not want us to take this knowledge that he has given us and hide it. He wants us to take it and be a light like him as well. Looking over in Matthew chapter 5, verses 14 through 16, Jesus says, you are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. And I'm going to say that again. You are the light of the world. We, me and you, are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. And verse 16 says, in the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your heavenly Father. Jesus says that not only is he a light, but he has made us lights as well. He showed us the darkness. He revealed it to us. He shined his light upon the darkness and revealed it to us. And in doing that, he made us a light as well. Jesus tells us that a light cannot be hidden. We need to live our lives in a way that our light shines and points people in the direction of the one true and divine light in this world, and that is God. So this is my challenge to you. If you read through the teachings of Jesus, there's one theme that stands out above all, and that is love. In John 15:17, Jesus tells us, "This is my commandment. Love each other." It's just 3 simple words, but they are so powerful. If we can learn to love one another despite our personal differences, I believe the power of God will be shown throughout the world, and our lights will not only shine, but they will spread throughout the world and glorify our God in heaven.